Hello everybody, my name's Justin and I will tell you a little bit about Earth Journeys. They started life as grounding workouts, kind of. My own healing journey has been predominantly about my own grounding, my being in my body and connected to the earth, and that's where most of my professional experience with working with other people lies as well. So when I first started running events, they were about grounding, which was good. But when it came to the shamanic healing-y part, the journeys and so on, the bit in which I'm the small me is not in conscious control of, the healings weren't necessarily about grounding, and were about anything that healing can be about. So I realised I needed to rework the healing sound baths I was offering for grounding into being something a little bit different. So here we have Earth Journeys. They are longer events than I used to hold, 3 hours long, which is plenty of time to weave together many different strands of embodiment and deep healing. We start by coming together to create the altar, and we sort of have the whole event be in sacred ceremony, and within that we move and do exercises for grounding, but that has the purpose of preparing our bodies and our auras and our energy to do some nice deep work in the shamanic bit and the healing bath, the sound bath. So we do an amount of preparation. Also, we use aromatherapy oils and massage and vibrational remedies, and this gets us ready, nice and ready for the sound healing journey. The overall effect of everything, of the preparation work, the movement, and the healing work, is kind of it's twofold. In one sense, it's like taking the Etch-a-Sketch, which has got lots of scribbles on it, and giving it a shake, and it's sort of clearing out the old. And when I say old, it's also current forms of energy. Not sure how to describe it properly. Whatever is accumulated and being held in the auric field and in the body, it kind of allows that to discharge and to kind of to have its form broken up. And the other side of it is by going to the deeper places, we allow something new to emerge. It could just be it could be more of our deeper self, our divine nature, our heart emerging. And the effect of that is to kind of restructure these, like the stuff that we do kind of fill ourselves with, so that what we fill ourselves with is more in alignment with our true nature. I don't know if that makes sense. Trying to think analogy. It's like if we had a telescope or binoculars or a microscope, something that has lenses that are able to focus. By going to the deep places, we are sort of focusing our auric fields and our personality selves, our egos, etc., to be more in focus with our deeper nature. So that then more of our essence, our true being can come forward. I will briefly play my drum, which is waiting on my lap, just to have an idea of what like a sound bath is like when it's from a drum, if you've not had one before. Unfortunately, the sound via my microphone won't record it very well. This is very resonant, and when I strike it, what I hear is that it sort of remains in the air, sort of the sound stays and reduces, and even my talking now, I can hear echoes and reverberances from the skin of the drum. And I'm aware that through this recording you won't be able to hear that. Nonetheless, you will have an idea of the space that gets made. And with the drumming I do rattling and toning. I make a lot of sound usually. Um, I find sound carries the energy or the spiritual intention of whatever I'm connecting with in a much more sort of real and alive way than simply kind of sitting with the intention. Um, I find that sound sort of creates the energetic form of what's in potential. So, please, you're very welcome. I welcome you to an earth journey. There are no prerequisites for coming. If your physical health or just your disposition, not everyone likes dancing or whatever, it's fine to have whatever level of participation you'd like. So the minimum level of participation is you just turn up and sit or lie down, and you can wait patiently until the sound bath. But there's no, you don't need to know anything about spiritual things. It's not a teaching event. I'm not going to be talking about stuff which will require you to have a basic level of information about anything. We meet for the experience. Please feel free to get in touch if you have any questions or would like to connect. Otherwise, I would love to see you at an earth journey, or just generally with many blessings.